Hey Scorpio, 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 welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I'm just doing a quick energy check-in. Not meant to be a long video, but we'll see how it goes. For the Scorpio, please, Spirit. Clear and concise message. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return it back to sender. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, got some flippers. Five of Swords. Got some stuff going on. I don't know yet if this is your energy or if this is somebody else's energy. Tell me more about the Five of Swords for the Scorpio, please. Okay. It's you and somebody else going through. Scorpio, I get the feeling like you are about your inner peace. I get like your majesty, your independence, your personal success. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're just sitting back and you're chilling. And you're looking at, I feel like you're like almost like looking at everything you've done and you're like, I got this. Okay. While you're thinking about that, you've got somebody looking at you. I just heard, I saw you and him walking in the rain. Somebody could actually be watching you. You were holding hands and I'll never be the same. You know, I know I got the note off at the end, but I only look like Mariah Carey. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that's probably why I got this Five of Swords. You're at a distance from somebody who seems like they don't trust you. Is that what's going on, Spirit? Tell me more about this Two of Wands. Yeah, with the Seven of... You're at a distance from... With the Seven of Cups, you're at a distance from somebody who feels like you are almost like a player. You have too many temptations wherever you are. So this might be like a long distance relationship. And they don't trust, Scorpio. There goes my head itching like crazy. That you're able to keep it in the pants. Yeah, they're frustrated. Look, keeping it in the pants. They're frustrated. But it says that their vision is not clear. What does that mean? What does that mean, Spirit? Oh, it is. This is a love story because the timer just popped up with a specific number. So this is definitely a love story. Somebody feels like you're a little bit too independent, Scorpio, and that you might have done something behind their back. I don't know why I got breadcrumbing. But this person feels like they want their truth. They want you to speak. Like, just tell me the truth. Just tell me what happened, is what I'm hearing. Where's the Scorpio feeling in all this? How's the Scorpio feeling in all this? Like the Emperor. I don't need to tell you jack shit. That's how the Scorpio feels. I don't need to tell you nothing. I'm over here doing me. I'm building, I get like I'm building like, I don't know if it's entrepreneur, but you're building something like a wealth. You're ambitious and that's all you're focused on. So how does this other person play in for the Scorpio? I'm getting twice that it might be a fire sign. Because I got the Queen of Wands that popped up for you, Scorpio. You like this other person, but let's see. Wait, first, before we pull this card, let's see who this other person is for the Scorpio. Take a second, Shawnee. How does the other person appear in the Scorpio's eyes? In other words, how does Scorpio view the other person? I feel like I'm getting a lot of cross watchers that are watching this video on Scorpio's behalf. And so I'm kind of picking up on your energy. So this could be reversed. But the Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's like a guide, a teacher of some sort. You could be more mature than the Scorpios? How else does the Scorpio perceive this other person, view this other person? Blacksmith. Yeah, this is like a balanced, they feel like you're balanced. And that you're forging a way towards almost this emperor sort of. They watch you though. They like to see what it is that it's like they see you on social media. Oh wow, I'm talking to the cross watcher at this point. I just realized I stopped talking to Scorpio and I started talking to the cross watcher. Nothing happens on accident. Nothing happens on accident. Well, cross watcher, they're watching you. And it's like they're almost like they're taking notes. Like, yeah, that's my Queen of Wands over there getting it. Now, remember, Queen of Wands doesn't mean that you're necessarily a female. It's just the energy of somebody who is very loving and nurturing, but also like a go-getter. How does the Scorpio show up? How does the Scorpio show up? As the criminal. At the beginning, remember, with the too many options, as the criminal. Scorpio, hey, don't be surprised if your love interest is tuning in on here, because I'm getting both energies. There's a play, there's a duality. Okay, but all right, so how else does the Scorpio, I'm having a hard time talking, view this other person as independent? A bit of do you see her in this black and she's riding this horse? So this is very spiritual, like a very spiritual person, who's being guided by a pure light source. In, like, cross watcher, you might be heavily connected to the divine and spirituality, have some sort of divination that you practice, some sort of ritual, very religious, spiritual, so on and so forth. You know how to protect yourself. You're protected. Almost like you're trying to protect your energy from this Scorpio. I get all of that from this card. How else? Trying to keep it short. So we'll try to keep this under 10 minutes. Okay, guys? Oh, what did I say? Divinely, almost like a starseed, a guiding light. And at the beginning it was educator, like somebody who guides. It's like a moth to a flame with you, cross watcher. I keep talking to the cross watcher. How is the they feel like you and them have some karma. Maybe they don't. I keep talking to the cross watcher. Hey, Cornelia. Scorpio, you feel like as if this other person and you have some sort of karmic connection. Finances came up for you, Scorpio. Why did finance come up? Tell me, why did finance come up, please, for the Scorpio? Oh, you're trying to balance a love life and building this empire. I got this Fool in the reverse. I think I got a Fool in the reverse in a reading for you before, so you might be in the same energy where it's like, whoever this person is, Scorpio, you laid it on thick for them in the past, but you weren't able to follow through. Breadcrumbing, I think I said that before. You really like having this person in your energy, but you didn't have what the relationship needed you to have. You weren't able to give too much of yourself because you're so independent, so much working on your own and trying to build. If What could this person say? What would this person say to the Scorpio? Yeah, this other person feels like you're a runner. Like anytime you would ghost them and disappear, Scorpio. How was the Scorpio showing up in this relationship? Were they showing up as a runner? I don't know, but whatever it is, you wish you could apologize for it. So what's this other person's feelings towards the Scorpio? Dang, now we're over 10 minutes. See, I told you, it's almost like I knew. Oh, this person doesn't want to talk to the Scorpio. What if this person could say anything to the Scorpio? What would they say? Karmic lessons. Yeah, so there's some sort of karmic tie. Trapped. Not in the trap sort of way. I hear like entrapment. Almost like there's like they can't trust the connection with you, Scorpio, because it's going to lead them down a rabbit hole of not being true to themselves or resurfacing an older version of themselves. Yeah, they're going through a healing right now, Scorpio. So what's the advice that you have for the Scorpios? Please, Spirit, what advice? Oh, here we go. Scorpio, do you want to move on from this sort of energy in your here and now and in your future? Yes, you do, Scorpio. How do you get past the loss of it looks like one loved one after another, one romantic relationship after another? You stop with the games. Oof, don't hate me. Don't hate me, Scorpio. You need to be more alert as to how you show up. And then let's go back to show up. Show up. Scorpio, y'all are gonna hate me. I like Scorpio. I gave birth to a Scorpio. I have good relationships with Scorpio. So don't think that I'm hating on you in any way, shape, or form. At the end of the day, this is the message that Spirit wanted you to hear. So you take it how you feel will work best for you. But the answer is to start showing up. Start showing up for yourself and for others. And if you aren't able to show up because you're so much in this Emperor, so much in this Nine of Pentacles sort of independent mode, then that's what you have to lead with in your future. And you'll find somebody to match your energy. If you are up against somebody who is at a different level of energy, if you're saying, I'm only here for a short time, I don't have the energy to give you for like a long relationship or something like that, because I'm working on these other things in the background, or because I'm non-committal. There are going to be people that are like okay with that. If somebody comes up to you and says, well, I don't want that, then leave it. That's how you evolve. Let that person go and find what it is that they deserve or are attracted to. And you can be surrounded by somebody who's not going to give you a whole bunch of stress because they're like, but I want a commitment, but I want a commitment. And then you're like, but I told you at the beginning, I didn't want a commitment. Here's a question for you, Scorpio. Why don't you want commitments? What are you afraid of? What haven't you processed yet? This is just notes for later to help you evolve as a person. I really feel like I'm attacking you. Don't come for me, Scorpio. I love you guys. I do. I'll be back soon. Bye, guys.